Here we go. Autofocus that joint. Back with y'all with a video. It's been a good month. Yeah, I am back. This is what, March 11th. Hey, took a month off, working on the album real quick. The joint is done. Now I'm back with the Wizards videos, man. But I've been watching the games though. It's halftime. Wizards Lakers. I picked this game. I know they got a back-to-back, but I picked this game. Wizards up 59-52. Yeah, and they did a pretty good job in the first half. I mean, it was a little back and forth. Let's see. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm fresh back. Let's talk about it. We got Porzingis after the trade deadline. We got Zadaransky and we got Ish Smith. We got rid of Spencer Dinwiddie, Bertans. Of course, Bradley Beal, he got the little surgery on his sprained wrist. So he out for the season. Sprained wrist, out for the season. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. He do what he do. But we got Porzingis, Bertans. Oh, yeah. I said that. Porzingis game, he's 7-3. So his first game was against the Pacers. Now, they ain't really got a good team, even though they traded off Sabonis and all that, and they got to Sacramento, and they got Halliburton, and they also got Buddy Hield. But they still, they're not really gelling like that. So when Porzingis came back, of course, he was beasting on them, and we won, you know what I'm saying? We beat up the Pacers in Indiana. It was good, you know what I'm saying? But now, Porzingis is getting into his zone. And the honeymoon phase about to wear off. And we played the Clippers. You couldn't stop Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson was beasting on us. You know what I'm saying? So then we lost that game, which was a winnable game against the Clippers. And we lost because of poor coaching and turnovers at the end of the game. It was frustrating. It was frustrating. I saw that game. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to do the Clippers game. I'm going to do the Lakers game because that's what everybody want to see anyway. They're going to watch the Lakers. And that's what I did. So I'm not going to talk. Look, we lost against the Clippers. And so now we're playing the Lakers. And we up 59-52. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. We closed out the quarters, which is good. At the end of the first quarter, it was like 27-27, something like that. And it was cool because the Lakers was turnovers and stuff like that. And Westbrook was doing all right in the first quarter, and LeBron was okay. Tucker, we couldn't stop for some reason. And then they didn't put Bazemore in the game. Malik Monk was doing this thing, but this is the things we couldn't stop. This is what we couldn't stop in the first quarter. We have no perimeter defense on the three, and we couldn't stop like the backdoor passes. So our interior defense, as far as when they do backdoor, when they roll and they throwing the ball like backdoor passes, we can't stop it because the Bammers be wide open. But on the other end, Porzingis, when they gave him the ball, Kisper was rotating. And he was wide open under the basket. Porzingis was flipping it, boom, boom. And it was good. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Porzingis doing this thing against the Lakers. Kisper was open. Kisper hit a couple threes. And it was cool. And then the second quarter came. And it was I think the second quarter, it wasn't the fact that we closed out the second quarter to get this 59-52 7-point lead. It was more so of the Lakers turning the ball over. I think that's what it was. Because they was turning the ball over, they were missing shots, and it wasn't really good defense on the Wizards' part. It just looked like it, but they were missing shots under the basket. Westbrook he missed like 2-3 layups, dead to rights, under the basket. LeBron missed a three, airballed a three. I mean, it was just, and then Hachimura lit it up. Couple threes, played defense, good defense couple threes, played good defense on LeBron. Kisper, threes in the corner all day long. all day long, and they was balling. They was balling like a mug. And I think because of the lack of offensive efficiency for the Lakers, we came back and scored, which was cool. And what else? I got some notes here. Hold on. Because I don't want to talk too much because it's like the first half. Okay, poor transition defense too. Poor transition defense. I don't know what's the problem with the Wizards. It's like when we miss a shot, they don't turn around and run. Like, of course, Gafford or Porzingis, they're not running sprint down on defense. You can just outrun us. And they're gonna run on defense and they're gonna do what they gotta do on offense. Other opposing teams, they're gonna run on offense. They're gonna run down there and do what they gotta do. Wizards defense? Nah, not so much. Nah, we're gonna look at the ref. Hey, I got fouled. Meanwhile, the ball going down and you getting dunked on. It is what it is. Yeah, we got no defense. We had good passing, but poor perimeter defense, poor transition defense, and poor defense under the basket, like backdoor defense. Yeah, I mean, pretty much that's the first half. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all my notes. We went on a 9-0 run, at least a 9-0 run at the end of the first quarter, which let us tie the game up at the end of the first. And it was more of, like I said, it was more of the Lakers missing shots, turnovers at the end of the second. That's why we got up by 7. And we did get efficient basketball and passing and rotate. Now, I can say one thing. If we pass the ball and rotate the ball, then we're going to be good. Like, we can get buckets, easy buckets. KCP, he did his thing, you know what I'm saying, in the first half. And he hit a couple shots, mid-range joints. Kuzma, I mean, he's quietly getting his points, you know what I'm saying? I can't really see him standing out like he normally do. And you think he would do that because he's playing the Lakers, his former team, which he won a championship with. You think he would do something. I don't know. But hey, you know, it's all good. Let's see. Yeah, but outside of that, like I said, we got Zadaransky back. Ish Smith is back. And Zadaransky back, Ish Smith back, and we got Porzingis. Zadaransky can handle the ball, which is good. His shooting, not so much. Ish Smith, mid-range is deadly. He can get to the rim, and he's a good facilitator. It's just the only thing about the Wizards is the turnovers is what I'm questioning right now, because they do get a lot of turnovers. They had about, 8-9 turnovers so far? So hey, you know what? Don't want to make this first half of the video too long. Like I said, I'm back, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not doing every game, every video. I know they play Portland tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's all good, but I'm gonna post the video tomorrow, but you know, or tomorrow will be the day whenever you watch it. It's all good, whatever. But I hit y'all back after halftime. Yeah. Come on, shoot. Too many threes. Come on, man. Too many threes. All right, end of the game. Yeah. I don't know what to say. LeBron got 50. I mean, we lost 109, 122. I kind of stopped taking notes on the game. Okay, how should I do this? Okay. After halftime, the Wizards at the start of the third quarter, we were 8 for 21 from 3. And the only people that were making 3-pointers were Kisper, who made 3, and Hachimura made 2. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. That's wrong. No, my bad. Stats is messed up. My bad. LeBron scored 50. He was unstoppable. I'm sorry. Hold on. At the beginning of the third quarter, in the first and second quarter, we were 5 for 15 from 3. Okay, we were 5 for 15 from 3. I'm reading my notes, man, my bad. 5 for 15 from 3. Like I said before, Kisper hit 3, Hachimura hit 2. And at the end of the third quarter, we are 8 for 21 by the end of the third. And we couldn't stop LeBron James. What you want me to say? We couldn't stop LeBron James. Okay. And that boy Tucker, he did whatever he wanted on the court at any time. Dunks. He had a couple man, listen, Tucker that played for the Lakers, you did whatever you wanted at any time. Third quarter, it was a Wizards technical foul frenzy. Like, Ish Smith caught a technical foul. It was a double technicals. It was just a technical foul. And listen, it was a Denny Agdia got hit with a foul on LeBron, and he didn't even touch him in the third quarter. He didn't even touch him, and then they called a technical foul on somebody on the bench with the Wizards. Come on, man. Stop playing. Okay, so let me go back to. I didn't take too many notes. It was just a frustration set in. I mean, we blew the game versus the Clippers. That was a blown game. We could have won this game tonight. We had it at the half. For some reason, we came out. You know what it was? Wes Unseld Jr. Wes Unseld Jr. You come out. I didn't see any defensive adjustments because you should have known, Wes Unseld Jr., that they were going to come out firing in the third quarter. You should have known that. And you should have known LeBron James is going to bring him back in this game. We had him 59-52 at halftime. We were winning. They came out and just started destroying us. Not they, LeBron James. It's like that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he was in the basketball team and his boy was the rival on another team, but during the regular season, stuff like that. And the coach was like, yo, what you gonna do when you pass the ball? And it was like, pass it to Will. And then the coach was like, yeah, so what you gonna do? And Carlton was like, well, if I'm open, I'm gonna take the shot. And it was like, nah. And then he asked somebody else, he was like, what you gonna do? Pass it to Will. Guess what they did in the third and fourth quarter? Pass it to LeBron. They didn't, even on a new camera. They didn't even put Russell Westbrook in the fourth quarter. He didn't play the fourth quarter. I didn't see him touch the court in the fourth quarter. It was Malik Monk, Tucker, what's the dude named Gabriel? Them three dudes, Malik Monk, Tucker, and Gabriel came in. No Westbrook. Without Westbrook, LeBron took the game over and got 50 on him. He dropped a 50 ball. He got 6 threes. He has, 18 in the third quarter alone. Man, come on, man. I'm talking so much about LeBron, I can't even talk about the Wizards, but what's there to talk about? What, Kuzma bricking? He hit a couple free throws finally, he hit a 3 finally. Porzingis, like I said, the honeymoon phase wears off. So what, Porzingis comes in, what, and does what? I don't know, you tell me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little small YouTube dude, man. I got a couple subscribers. I ain't doing this, you know what I'm saying? I love the Wizards. I love DC Sports. Hey, look, I got the t-shirt on, look. You know what I mean? That's just what I do. That's where I'm from, you know what I mean? So, Southeast all day. But these Wizards, though, yeah. And then they play Portland on Saturday, back-to-back. And I know Porzingis not gonna play back-to-back. Portland got a 7-man rotation. 7. They got Josh Hart. He from around the way. He from the crib, he from DC. He from DC. They traded him from New Orleans to Portland. You know I'm watching it. You know I'm watching that Portland game. I should have did a video on the Portland game, but I want to do the Lakers because everybody wants to see the Lakers. Of course, Russell Westbrook was trash. They didn't even put him back in. But Wizards. Okay, Neto, non-factor. Zadaransky, it was good to see him. Kisper hit a couple threes. They didn't even put Hachimura back like really like that in the second half of the game. And when they did, he didn't contribute like he did in the first half, which gave us the lead, and he played defense on LeBron James. They put, I don't know what the coach was thinking, but he did more Denny Ogdia and Zadaransky. I didn't understand that. Gafford played a lot of minutes, but he really wasn't effective, especially on defense. He had a crucial block. He got a couple blocks in there, but he didn't really fill the lane because I said it in the first half. They cannot stop the backdoor cuts to the basket. The backdoor defense, zone defense doesn't work for the Wizards. No perimeter. Number one, the backdoor defense, zone defense doesn't work for the Wizards. No perimeter defense because LeBron, they tried and they did not, okay, don't get me wrong, they played some good defense, but LeBron was just a better offensive player. But a lot of them guys were wide open on the perimeter to shoot threes. So no perimeter defense. And transition defense, done. Don't even worry about it. The Wizards don't play transition defense. They can't even run back down. They can't run back down the court to play defense in transition. You can just outrun them and then you're going to win regardless. That might be how Portland might beat them, but that's neither here nor there. Turnovers, we already know. Missed free throws. The most consistent free throw shooter on the team so far after 3 games is Porzingis. And he just got there. Honeymoon phase weared off after the Pacers game. I don't know what you want me to say. What am I supposed? Like I said, they couldn't stop Tucker. He couldn't be stopped. He's dunking, he's shooting shots, he's doing layups, doing crazy stuff. Yo, this is the funny part. Okay. So Drew Gooden, I gotta get the name of the announcer. I can't, for the life of me, I always forget the other announcer dude. And he's a good, anyway, the other announcer said it's gonna be, at the beginning of the game, before the game started, during the warm-ups, he told Drew Gooden, oh yeah, and this certain referee, it's gonna be automatic 2 technical fouls, easy. Drew Gooden what? 2 technical fouls? All right, let's make a bet. If you know what I'm saying, I'll make a bet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He said, I'll take you out to dinner, you know what I'm saying? 2 technical fouls. So then, of course, in the first half, it was boop, technical foul from that one referee. Drew Gooden was like, hold on, you got the scouting report on this, on the refs? You know, how you get the scouting report and the refs on what technical fouls they're going to do. And then the third quarter, it was one technical foul on the bench and it wasn't due. And then there was and then there was a double technical foul on a team and it wasn't due. And even the announcer in the headphones in the booth was like, nah, that don't count. That don't count. You know what I'm saying? That's a double technical, it wasn't the right referee. So Drew Gooden was like, ooh, I was about to buy you dinner. And then Ish Smith got another technical foul right after that technical foul from the dude. Drew Gooden, you owe that man dinner. You owe him a dinner. You owe that man a dinner. Whether it's in LA at a good spot or y'all going to Portland, I know they got some great restaurants out there, but Drew Gooden, you owe that man dinner. He had the scouting report on the refs. He said it was going to be some technical fouls called, and they were called. Hey, the refs did a lot for the Lakers tonight, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because LeBron James, he scored 50 and the Wizards had no answer for LeBron James. I don't even think when they came out and they tried to play defense after halftime, their heart wasn't in the game. Kuzma was a non-factor. And you know he be trying to show out. He was a non-factor. Because they didn't even put Neto in the game like that. And if they did, he didn't really do nothing. And Porzingis tried, and KCP, but they didn't really put him in the game because he got cold. And they started playing more Hachimura and Agdia, and they put Zadaransky in there and Ish Smith. But in the first half, that didn't get you to the lead at halftime. What's Unseld Jr. thinking? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm about to drop a new album. I took all this time off. I'm sorry, I gotta transition into this. I'm gonna watch the game tomorrow versus Portland, but let me transition. Solo.to/Tarik Official Music. And if you wanna hit me on the email, hit me at tarikofficialmusic_1@yahoo.com. About to finish the paperwork this weekend. Put the album up for distribution. It should be up at the end of the month. I'm gonna keep y'all posted, but everything is done. I took this hiatus off to do a couple songs. You know, I'm a Christian rapper, so that's what I do. So I'm gonna put this music out. But yeah, I'm doing these videos. Like I said, I'm not doing every game, but I'm doing enough to stay consistent in my little YouTube channel. And I appreciate Francisco and everybody else who comments on the channel and leave comments. Man, I appreciate y'all, man, for real. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go because I don't want the video to be too long, even though it's too long already. On the day back, I'ma holler at y'all.